Hi, my name is Tiger. I'm running for Tabard Corporation President for the upcoming 2 years. I've been an active member, or was in the past an active member, for 10 terms, 5 of which I was an executive for, or an executive officer, so 4 terms as vice president and 1 as new member chair. I have interned in the Office of Residential Life with Greek Life, working with Fuad Salit and Deborah Carney, so I know a little bit about what goes on in there. So in terms of having the basis of knowing the house and knowing the system at Dartmouth, I definitely have that down. Why I really want to run for Tabard Corporation President, though, is because I very much believe that Tabard, of all places, deserves to have an extensive, alive, and thriving alumni network that ties actively into the lives of students while they're while they're a part of a 4-year institution, or longer or shorter, depending on whatever that looks like. You might notice specifically right now, it being Green Key and all, that I'm not there. I hope you all have a happy and safe Green Key. I'm going to emphasize safe Green Key. Honestly, I just don't have the cash right now and wasn't really planning on coming up, and then I realized elections were over Green Key weekend, so that was my own lapse of thought. I am in an AmeriCorps Vista program and will be throughout next year, so I will make a firm effort to get up to the campus as often as possible. But again, I do believe that we need to start looking at ways to bridge Tabard outside of Hanover, or outside of New York, or outside of San Francisco, to cover the rest of the bases. I know that there are many hubs where Tabardites gather and collect, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing, because then when you go there, you're surrounded by all the crazy blue light that you miss from your college. But in the meantime, if you're in between coasts, really, there's a lot missing, and there's a lot that could be done. And honestly, you know, we're all Tabardites because we're all amazing people and really believe in this amazing ideal that you should be yourself to the fullest, and that you should encourage others to be themselves to the fullest. And that doesn't stop just because you leave Dartmouth, which is, you know, maybe a little bit more of a pressuring place to be in. The outside world is not necessarily any less pressuring, and though we don't have to necessarily, you know, be with each other in the physical space all the time, we should definitely look at new ways of networking and tapping into our history and tapping into our legacy, and really valuing that and honoring it in a way that I think that we haven't so much before. This is just my opinion. Obviously it's up for discussion, but that's what I want to bring. So I don't want to go on too long here, because every minute that I'm sitting here with this camera, I'm actually making myself later for work. But what I do want to say is that Dana's going to have a written statement from me, which will include this and more, probably. And I just want you to know that I'm very much interested in the position, and have been actually since I left the house 2 years ago. So this is, you know, my first chance, and I'm definitely ready to dive into it to the fullest of my ability. So just want you to keep that in mind when you're doing your elections, and I hope that I get to see you all soon enough. Hopefully, you know, end of July, 50th reunion. Pretty psyched about that. Should make sure that's happening. Anyway, that's that. Much love. Peace out. I almost totally forgot. I definitely want to give shouts out to Doc Brown, Low Earth Orbit, Better Than This, Splinter, the Ringmaster, for sometimes forcefully pushing myself along. I'm sometimes a little bit of a troublemaker. Less so, though. But anyway, thank you guys for doing that.